Winter sun in Europe. Winter in Europe isn't all that bad. Bundles of pillowy snow, steaming mulled wine at Christmas markets, the crunching score of ice skates on a frozen canal. But then comes the rain. And the biting winds. That never-ending darkness. We could all do with some sun and a long blast of vitamin D. Luckily, you don't have to go far to find some. Europe's southern reaches can provide plenty of blue skies, sunshine and mild, albeit not tropical, temperatures. What's more, traveling in the low season means accommodation and car rental can be gloriously cheap, while beaches and local attractions are crowd-free. Here are the best and sunniest spots for a European winter vacation. Feel your toes thawing out already. Malta. Discover green countryside, culture and history. Malta can be scorching in the summer. So the cooler days of winter, when temperatures rarely dip below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius, are perfect for exploring the great outdoors. Rock climbing and hiking are particularly pleasant in the off-season, as the rural landscape is at its greenest. Culture and history buffs should catch a winter solstice sunrise on December 22nd at Imnajtra Temple, where the sun accurately lights up the edges of a megalith. Come February, the Maltese Carnival brings parades and late-night parties galore. Rainy day rescue. If you need to seek shelter from a shower, the Baroque interior of St. John's County Cathedral in UNESCO-listed Valletta dazzles. Cyprus. Revel in the Mediterranean's warmest winter. With more than 340 days of sunshine a year, Cyprus is your best bet for a warm winter in the Mediterranean. While snow glitters on the peaks of the Troodos Mountains, coastal areas, particularly in the east, stay warmer and drier. Stay in Larnaca to spot flamingos dancing around their winter home on the nearby Salt Lake before heading west for historic treasures such as the 3rd century tombs of the kings and ancient Corion. Rainy day rescue. Spend a wet afternoon among the ancient artifacts of the Cyprus Museum in Nicosia, or find a cozy taverna for a long Cypriot lunch. The Algarve, Portugal. Soak up more than 300 days of sunshine a year. With more than 300 days of sunshine a year and 87 blue flag beaches, the Algarve has become an increasingly popular winter sun destination. This is when waterfalls roar back to life in the eucalyptus-filled Manchique Mountains and migrating birds flock to Ria Formosa Natural Park. Even popular Quinta do Lago Beach is blissfully quiet this time of year. If you can handle sea temperatures of 57 degrees Fahrenheit, 14 degrees Celsius, now is the time to surf. Work up an appetite before finding dinner in the whitewashed towns of Faro, Lagos or Tavira. Rainy day rescue. The interior of São Lourenço Church near Lule is an azulejo lover's dream. The ornate blue tiles here cover almost every inch, floor to ceiling. Crete, Greece. Have deserted resort towns all to yourself. You can only reach Crete via Athens in winter, and although most resort towns will be pretty much deserted, base yourself in Heraklion or Hania to get a sense of low-season life. There are still restaurants and bars open in both, and they're good spots to hire a rental car for peanuts and explore the island. On sunny days you might find you have the pink-tinged sands of Elefanici or the Palace of Knossos all to yourself. Temperatures can reach highs of 61 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 degrees Celsius, in January, but the nights are much colder, so pack layers. Still chilly, an evening with a bottle of local raki should warm you up. Rainy day rescue. Uncover 5 millennia of history at Heraklion Archaeological Museum, one of the best museums in Greece. Sicily, Italy. Eat like royalty on fresh produce. Magical Sicily is full of color in winter. Citrus trees are heavy with ripening oranges, lemons and limes. Food market stalls in Catania and Palermo creak under the weight of fresh vegetables, fish and seasonal walnuts. All over the island locals are preparing for Carnevale, which takes place this year on February 8-13. While the weather can change at the drop of a blood orange, 8 hours of sunshine a day and average highs reaching double those in London make it worth taking your chances. Rainy day rescue. Villa Romana del Casal is home to the most significant collection of Roman floor mosaics in the world, and the wooden roof protects them, and you, from the elements. Seville, Spain. Immerse yourself in Mudéjar style and sunshine. If you fancy a winter city break, look no further than Seville. Temperatures often rise to 63 degrees Fahrenheit, 17 degrees Celsius, with at least 6 hours of sunshine a day, though packing an umbrella is always wise. Top sites like the Plaza de España and the Real Alcázar feature indoor areas and outdoor delights, allowing you to bask in the sunshine and hide from a passing shower. Enjoy a sunset stroll along the modern metropole Parasol, known locally as Las Citas. Rainy day rescue. Take a tour of Seville's stunning cathedral, or stamp, tap and shimmy through the Flamenco Dance Museum, where you can also arrange a lesson or watch the pros perform. Madeira, Portugal. An archipelago where it's always eternal spring. Mild winters are standard in Madeira, a Portuguese archipelago some 309 miles, 498 kilometers, north of the Canary Islands. Known for its eternal spring, temperatures rarely drop below 57 degrees Fahrenheit, 14 degrees Celsius, here. Beaches are rocky but the sea is warm, so pack your swimsuit, or join a dolphin and whale spotting tour. If you prefer dry land, Madeira's rugged interior is ideal for hiking. Follow a trail along a lavada, an ancient network of channels that distributed water around the island for over a century. These days they are sources of hydropower. Rainy day rescue. Relax with afternoon tea while watching the rainfall. Belmond Reed's Palace in Funchal has welcomed both Winston Churchill and Roger Moore, aka James Bond. Turquoise Coast, Turkey. Admire the crystal clear waters, without the crowds. Turkey's turquoise coast is a tourist magnet in summer. Perhaps it has something to do with the shade of that water. But when the crowds have dispersed, there's nothing but you, those views and an average of 10 hours of sunshine a day. Moderate temperatures mean hiking is nowhere near as sweaty as it would be in August, so why not tackle some of the 335-mile, 540 kilometers, Lycian Way. The route winds between Fethiye and Antalya, passing countless ancient ruins and clifftop wonders including the remains of Levasi, ancient Patara and the, mostly, sunken city of Simina. Rainy day rescue. Warm up, give your legs a rest and enjoy a treatment at a hamam, Turkish bath, found in most major towns. Balearic Islands, Spain. Frolic on epic beaches and watch peerless sunsets. Adored by summer holidaymakers, these Spanish islands are just as lovable come winter. Ibiza's pumping beats and party crowds have left, but the epic sunsets and beaches remain. Culture-packed Mallorca, meanwhile, is quieter and cheaper. Lesser visited Menorca lures nature fans with decent walking weather for crossing the Camí de Cavals coastal path, while tiny Formentera beckons those who want total seclusion. Rainy day rescue. If you're going to get wet, you may as well go diving. Sea temperatures allow for diving around the Balearics caverns and shipwrecks year-round. Canary Islands, Spain. Take to the waves, dunes and hidden coves. Want sand dunes and hidden coves? Volcanic national parks and forested mountains? How about colorful villages, tempting restaurants and water sports galore? It's all here, all year. Tenerife and Gran Canaria are generally the warmest of the Canary Islands in winter with highs around 71 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 degrees Celsius. Lanzarote and Fuerteventura can be a little windy, which isn't necessarily a bad thing if you're heading there to surf or take part in its annual kite festival. Lesser known La Gomera, La Palma and El Hierro will feel even more off the radar than usual in winter, though they will have plenty of sun. Rainy day rescue. Let the weather slow you down. Book an appointment at one of the island's many spas for a massage, followed by a trip to a local vineyard or bar to taste local wines.